いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた。雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよ。それは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いた。あの時見えなかった。I want
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionne's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
Huh. At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
What's wrong? All right. What? Hey. Yeah! Good. All right!
That Deadheim creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadheim and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadheim just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Beifan told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind you.
It's on! Here I come! Come one, come all!
By the lightning of water!
I'm not done! Last shot!
These ones can run rings around us!
Thunderous devastation!
Flag!
Hurricane
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Wind
Take
astral
this!
energy!
Do
Illuminate
it!
magic
Great!
is there! Pierce evil! Holy
Dragon
land!
Flow!
Freeze laser! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
My turn!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Now or never.
Raging Cascade!
Hurricane
Seal.
Thrust!
This'll come in. I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Searing Gale!
We've
got fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Here I come! No escape!
Lunar connection! This is it! I never miss!
Eat this! You're mine!
Do it! You get the gist.
I'm even stronger than before.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! No escape!
Far enough!
Eat your finish! Take this! Damn it! Try this!
Here's the evil!
Explosive ray! I'm on it!
If it's in the sky, it's gone!
No escape! Eternal devastation!
Away! Showtime!
I'll finish you!
You make quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done! Do it! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Lunar correction!
Try this!
Raging storm!
Laser charge!
It's a duel of the arts!
Take this!
Watch this!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Save you! You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Now I'm in this worm! I'm just getting started.
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms. No comrades in arms. What?
Hurricane
Sentimental?
Searing Gale!
Use all the power of... Do it!
Oh, dang.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. I hate camping out.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good. Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balseph without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure. If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh? Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No. That isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Lost!
You're mine! I'm not
They
done!
got me flanked!
Crush! Talon Hurricane!
Feel
Incineration
it!
Wave! Rip and tear! I'm just getting started!
Airborne
Dragon
beat!
Form!
My specialty! The tide of battle has turned!
That's
Power of comrades in arms.
Right! Comrades in arms!
What? Too sentimental?
You're mine! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
I think Hootle senses something.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Inferno Punch! Take this! That's the shot! Yeah! Score!
A whirling
Take
hammer!
this!
It's like trying to keep up with the wall!
Barrage Blade!
By the power of
Talon Hurricane! Incineration Wave!
Sleep now!
I'm not done!
See what
Get
happened there
away.
as you crossed me. Shouldn't
A
have done
whirling
that.
struggle!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
All finishing here I come! Crush! You're finished!
Lightning!
Crush! Savage! Dragon Swarm! Double Leap! In an instant! Impact Claw!
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you...
Gotta break through! Take this!
None can escape my judgment!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane! I'm not done! Glimmer Dragon!
I'm just getting
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
More! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Hurricane Thrust!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Explosive ring!
Sealed! Freeze laser! Get on in there,
Take
Resolver! I know you won't!
Eternal devastation!
These fists have got your name on them!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
The blob hop by the power! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing!
Go no further!
Here I come!
Where are you going? I'm ready!
Eternal devastation!
Mega ray!
away!
Searing flame!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
No backing down!
Dragon
You're
Rain
mine!
down and blast!
If it curls up, time to get out of the way.
Incineration wave! Take this!
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Here's a healing arm!
You're mine! Megasonic thrust! Explosive ring!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you? And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wedge on.
Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Do anything in order. Kisara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
We should be able to cook here.
Better rest easy and prepare for tomorrow.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy? Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that. Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Xion can use theirs?
That may be because Xion has embedded the Fire Master core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
We should be able to cook here.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Dahnan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
There. Guess I misread the landing.
Anything you want, hold on! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! I'll tear you apart! Explosive ring!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Oh, get behind it! Leave it to you! Dragon Swarm! I'll show you how useful I can be!
That gun of yours is real handy with a pinch.
It's like the true marksman we use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Xiao.
Plasma shock!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Way. You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Lunar
Acceleration wave!
Come by the power of water! By the power of May 1,000 gales carry the strike! Gusty gale!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman
We're
handle
cleaning how?
Let me take a
it!
look!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Dahnan castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, It's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Here goes!
Internal devastation!
What's this?
Incineration wave!
Air thrust!
Struck!
Light
Glacial
Astral
spear.
Energy! Here's the Freeze Lancer! Freeze Lancer!
Not a chance!
Air
Struck! I'm not done!
Now!
Freak! Why can't they just...
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Freezing storm!
Now you see what I can do!
Strike!
Photon Ice Tornado!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Fly! Crush!
Incineration wave!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Prepare to be sealed. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be
Less talking, more doing!
Alpha! Lift off!
An astral orb?
That's my cue!
Here I come!
Shut him down!
No escape!
We're in the home stretch now!
But this fight ends here! Gotta go faster!
Now, Asuna!
Right! Dance in the wind! Don't mind if I do! Sweet dreams!
You're most comfortable at her range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Now I'm in the groove!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
Don't try harder! No, I can't!
Armor won't save you!
Here I come! Strike! Eternal devastation!
That's enough!
Incineration wave! Burn! It's over!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this!
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest! I'm not done!
Anything in armor is
It's
all
over!
mine! So much for sitting this fight out.
Do it! That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly. Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Can't get out of this!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! Dragon
I'm
Sword!
just getting started!
Try this!
Eagle's Eye!
Radiant
I'm not feeling so great. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Step back! This one's all law!
And thus our strength yet grows.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine!
Eat this!
Don't mind if I do.
The Talon Hurricane!
I'm not done!
I can carve through armor!
Whoa! Hey, one at a time.
I'll finish you here
Try
and now!
harder!
That's quite a talent.
Hard
Your
expert
father
coming
once
through.
made the same remark.
So even my dad knows this, huh?
Incineration wave!
Ocean! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Now! Here I come! I'm not done!
Radiant Order is all mine!
Radiant
Swallow
Blade!
dance!
Seared Flame!
Here I come!
Now I'm in the
Hit
clear!
me!
Streak!
No escape! It's time down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Gotta break through!
Now you see what I can do! It's go
I'm not done!
Watch it!
It's over! Try this!
Watch it!
Explosive ring!
I'll tear you
Come and face me! Lightning thrust!
Come and get it! Come and get it! Eat this!
Explosive ring! This one keeps charging us!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine! You're mine!
Now I'm in the clear! Step back! This one's all law! I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
It's on!
Dragon form! I'm on it!
Take this!
You're mine!
I hope this thing is mentally approved.
Blown away! First strike! Incineration wave!
That's enough! It's almost too strong. Then split it open!
Be my guest!
Inferno punch! You get the gist.
Okay, here I go. Now or never.
I really owe you one.
We're in good form!
Lost!
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
You escape! You're finished! Try harder! Not again! I'm not done!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
These little
Sia,
ones are
can
hard
you
to
take
work
care
our
of them?
time. No sooner said than done.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Explosive ring!
Illuminate the dark!
Can't move! Shouldn't have messed with me!
Holy Land! One more time!
Talon Hurricane!
Hey that! Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
We're not done yet!
Just getting started!
The enemy
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Rush! I'll finish you here!
Take it! Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring!
First strike!
Crush it! You're finished!
I'm on a roll now!
Total devastation!
Burning strike!
A hard-won victory.
I misread the landing.
Little help!
Eternal devastation!
Come and get pain between
Throwing form!
That freaking does it!
No
A
escape! Flying free!
What's it now?
Still!
Sia, can you take...
Hear them?
No sooner said than done! Power flame!
We are freaking invincible!
And the others truly are strong!
What about me? I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Pierce!
Whirlwind cross! Now I'm in the form!
Do it!
Dohalim! Hey! Blow them away!
I need to be stronger.
It's on! Take this! Take it! No, it! Strike! Dragon Form! Try this!
By the power of
Explosive ring!
Swallow
Now in the groove! Strike!
Came between the rays! I'm all
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the bubbling to me!
in here!
Mirage,
Load
take
the
it!
stockpile!
Now I can...
All disasters
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Enough done! Dragon Form! Blast the shock!
Another one down!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that shot.
And still as humble as ever.
I'm even stronger than before. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Thousand gales, period is right!
No escape!
Shadows!
Come one, come all!
Now I'm in the
Eternal
groove.
devastation!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
I'll stop it, charge! Thanks, Kisara!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Lunar corruption!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Here I come!
Helen Hurricane!
Crush!
Eagle
Incineration
Fly!
Wave!
Lightning!
Storm! No escape! I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
The waters of creation.
Get a word! Hurt them up!
Dance, immortal droplet.
Truck! Not today! Dragon Storm!
Come and get it!
Magic
Try
is
this.
there.
Talon
Air
Storm.
drop.
Explosive ring!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Can't
and
get out of
bubble
It's pinned down.
Supernova. The waters of creation. Dance, immortal droplet.
Incineration wave!
Roll now!
Talon
this.
Wave. Magic is there.
Struck! Dragon Storm!
I'll tear you apart!
Try harder! My turn!
I really... Now you see what I can do!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
In a vine,
Take this!
Dragon
Storm.
Annihilation.
Inferno Punch!
Burning
Do it!
Astral energy.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Disaster
Take
strike.
it!
Oh, now you're talking! Now or never.
By the power of water.
Tectonic Punch!
Explosive ring!
I'm all set up.
Burn!
He just keeps coming!
By the power of water.
I'm not done!
Crumble!
Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
The enemy is going all out.
Earthen Knuckle!
Searing flame.
Take this!
I'm just getting started!
Take this!
It's about to strike.
I'm not done! Look sharp, everyone! Here I come! You're finished!
Searing flame. Reload. Radiant
It's
storm.
time!
Radiant storm. Here. Puddle. I'm out of ammo.
Eat Try harder! Not a chance! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Damn it!
Where are you going? They're crumbling.
Now we beat the crap out of him!
Remind me to stay on your good side. Don't let up.
Dragon Swarm!
A freezing storm.
It's time! I can do this all day!
Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to swallow, too. Lightning condense.
Dragon
Freezer.
This one's all mine!
Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to swallow. By the power of water. I'm on it. By the power of flame. Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to swallow, too.
Blow away!
Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
Straight.
Shadow!
Now.
Can't move!
Astral energy. Full throttle. Go.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niez.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Niez for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renins invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there someone... way to calm them down?
These must be the Dahnans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
yes. It's Lord Almeidrea Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Don't do it! No!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up. Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Watch this! Dragon Swarm! Rip and tear! Didn't work! Now I'm in the groove!
Take this!
Raging Storm! More without heat from... Celestial! Water! Here I come!
Here I come! Strike!
Blood! Photon! Here's the evil!
I'm not feeling so great.
You get this!
This should do it! Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Eternal devastation!
That's enough!
Crush!
Now I'm in the groove!
Incineration wave!
The flames! Roar!
Eat this!
Burning
Come and get it!
Raging Cascade!
Blow away!
Ultimate Fury!
Steel!
Double Demon Fang! Incineration wave!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
More reactive!
Now I'm in the groove!
Raging Orb!
Crush!
The waters of creation!
Eternal devastation!
Roll now!
I'm at one!
Eternal devastation! Incineration wave! Now! While it's freely!
Take it down!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going? Air thrust!
Talon Hurricane!
Eternal devastation! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
By the power
You're
of
mine!
flame!
Eternal devastation!
Mirage Blitz!
You're finished!
The earth
Talon
belongs to the
Hurricane!
It's weakened! Wind astral energy!
This ends now!
Take it down!
Incineration wave!
And there goes the tail!
Right, let's do this!
Light astral... You get it! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Take this! Eternal... Changing tactics!
There's no tell... What it'll do! Stay focused! The waters of creation...
Denor!
Fang blast!
Burning strike!
Burn!
No further!
Magic answer!
This one's mine! Armor won't save you! Strike! Eternal devastation!
Radiant
Watch
Blood!
this!
A whirling struggle!
Try this!
Explosive ray!
Eagle!
Gemini
Now in the groove! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
I really owe
You're
you.
mine! I'm not done! Crush!
You require...
Swallow dance! Last the shot! Now I'm in the groove! Now, take this! Last the shot! You're mine! Last the shot! You picked the wrong fight!
I got it!
Watch it!
Let me show you what my art can do! Rise and
Here I
shine!
come! I can carve through one!
Resonance energy!
Where you going? I'm on a roll
Lightning
now!
condensed!
Eagle assault!
Thunderblade! Illumination!
Get out of this! No escape!
Holy Wrath!
Things come to
You
an
get
end!
this!
I'm on it!
Lunar corruption!
Incineration wave!
By the power of water! Lightning!
It's on!
Wind! Light action!
No escape!
Air thrust! Mega whirling struggle!
Take it!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, but Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Dahnans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseph and Ganabel were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there. A floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing. But now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah.